Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Nave,
I'm Allegra Houston.
and we gather every Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Time with a group of writers and generate a terrific piece of writing, and we do it in 10 minutes. And afterwards, we make a video like the one we're doing now for you so you can have the same experience.
So we don't generate a piece of writing, we each do. So today we generated 30 or 31 pieces of terrific writing in just 10 minutes. But there is a method behind this. And the method starts with a couple of bits of prep. So we will take you through those now. The first thing is we put an image, usually, sometimes it's a video, up on the screen as an initial prompt. And everybody writes a list of words for 2 minutes. Whatever words pop into your head as you look at this image, they don't have to have anything to do with the image, don't have to have anything to do with one another. Write them down in a list, not joined up writing, a list.
And we will show you the image now. And when you start to generate the words, just let your imagination guide you through it and don't question, just jot down. So here's your image, and your 2 minutes begins now. So now you have your personal list, and on Saturday, we go around the room and ask each person to give one word or phrase from their personal list, and everyone in the room, everyone jots all the words and phrases down, so they have their own personal list and their community list. So what we'd like to do now is share our community list with you, so you'll have your list and you'll have ours to work with. So Allegra's going to read that list now.
I like to think of the community list as a sort of inlet of the imagination. If the imagination is a huge, big ocean, when we create a community list, we create a little inlet of that vast ocean that is our shared imagination for the day. So here you can share this Saturday's imagination. If only, distance redeems, badge, shorty, lovers of life, knee-high to a grasshopper, wrinkled shoulder, my big puppet, here and now, uncomfortable, athletes all, hugs from above. I want to see it in person. Sprouting, positive traction, barely the same thing. Tiny girl in big heels, arms ache. Sky is no limit. Long distance friends. Put me in your pocket. Call us queens, goats. Eat your Wheaties. Size doesn't matter. How old is she? Looking up. Perfection. I don't know what to say. The winning shot. Where's her hand? One is a champion.
So now you have our community list to work with and your personal list. You might be thinking, if you've never visited us before until today, what am I going to do with these two lists? Well, you're going to use these two lists to inspire an upcoming 10-minute opportunity to write something that's never existed before. And you'll be using this list to prompt your imagination to start kaleidoscoping a bit more than it usually does.
And you don't have to use any of the words on either of the lists at all if you don't want to, or you can try and use lots of them. It's entirely up to you. They're really, those words and phrases are just there to spark your imagination. And if it's already sparked on its own, or it gets sparked by one and starts, blazing away in its own direction, that's fine. Don't feel that you do have to use these lists at all. They are extras. They're possibilities, and we can't take every possibility, but they're there to offer you a buffet of possibilities. So as you write, don't worry about what you should write or what you're supposed to write or how many of the words you're using or all that kind of thing. Just let your imagination take the lead. Let that questioning part of your mind, the rational part of your mind, let it take the passenger seat, not the driver's seat. And just go along for the ride. Wherever your imagination wants to go, that's where you should go. And the goal is very simple. It's just to surprise yourself, see what pops out of your pen.
So just relax into your imaginative sensibilities, and we will time you for 10 minutes and start writing something down and see where it takes you. We'll see you in 10. So now you have a piece of writing that you didn't have before the 10 minutes passed. So we're glad that you have it, and we hope you were surprised by the experience. What we would like for you to do now is to put us on pause and read it aloud. And the reason we ask you to do that, we are able to do that on our calls on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and also on Saturday when we record all of this at 12 noon Eastern Time. Everybody goes into a Zoom room after they write their material, and they read it aloud to the people in the Zoom room. So there's a bit of an audience. So we would like for you to do that now. And Allegra, do you have anything else to say about
Well,
the
yeah,
reading?
you may be in what you consider to be an empty room. You may feel that you don't have an audience, but in fact, you are your most important audience. It is not an empty room. You're in it. So when you read aloud, you are listening to yourself speak and give breath, give warmth, give life to the words that you wrote on the page. And it's a very, very different experience to reading it silently off the page, silently in your head to yourself. You tend to be more critical when you read silently, more appreciative when you read aloud. And it's very important and useful to train your inner critic to appreciate. Criticism, good criticism isn't just negative, it's positive too. It's appreciating your strengths. It's enjoying the, what pops, the things that intrigue you, that excite you, that surprise you. And as your inner critic, as your rational, judging, criticizing self hears and appreciates those things, you will be training it to want more of those things. It will naturally want more of those surprises. So this is how you're then going to build up this practice into a great strength and appreciate not knowing what it is you're going to write. So go ahead, put us on pause now, read what you wrote aloud. So in case you didn't recognize the two people in that photograph, they were goats. They were the greatest of all time, Simone Biles and Shaquille O'Neal.
So we hope you enjoyed what you wrote. We hope you enjoyed reading it aloud. We have on our website a link to our circle community, our Imaginative Storm Circle community. And if you'd like to post what you wrote so our other members of the community can read it and see it, you can go to imaginativestorm.com, and in the heading you'll see community, and click that, and you'll find all you need to know about how to engage in the circle community. You do need to sign up. It's free. We welcome you there. And also, just to remind you, we have coming up on the 17th of September, 2024, in case you're watching this before September the 17th, 2024, I'm going to be facilitating a 12-session Imaginative Storm Write What You Don't Know course. And it's based on the book that Allegra and I wrote called, yeah, you guessed it, Write What You Don't Know. It's a terrific course. We do all of the exercises in the book. It's intense and it's easygoing all at the same time.
And it's
Bit of,
on Zoom.
bit
So
of
you don't
rigor.
have to be there in person. You can be anywhere in the world and join this course.
Yeah, so it's a bit of rigor, a bit of fun, and it's on Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the world, as like Allegra said. And so if you go to imaginativestorm.com and just go down from the top of the fold, you'll see the link in the description, and you can take a look at it and join it, or maybe even pass the word around, invite some of your friends to come as well.
And
And
please join us one Saturday or Thursday, as Nave said, at noon Eastern time on Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. We're sort of spread the times around so that whatever time zone you're in, hopefully one of those will suit you. It's also free. Please just come. If you join our mailing list, you will get an invitation on the day, but you can also Zoom in anytime by just clicking the links in the footer at imaginativestorm.com.
so wherever you are in the world, lean into your stories, lean into your writing, and enjoy yourself. And maybe we will have a chance to meet you in person at some point. For now, thank you so much for participating in this work. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Goodbye.